Okay, beautiful. And all we're going to do just to ground in and relax is take 3 deep breaths down into the belly. So we breathe down into the belly, expand it like a balloon, all the way up into the chest, allowing the exhale to be longer than the inhale. So deep inhale. And longer exhale. Deep inhale into the belly, into the chest, maybe taking a pause at the top and exhaling. Just letting everything slow down. Good. Inhale. Pause and exhale. I am behind my eyes. I am grounding down into my body, expanding in the breath. Long, slow exhale. And continuing this breath if it feels good to you, or allowing the breath to find a comfortable in and out. Once we start to slow down, it's interesting how fast we start to realize we were going. Just beginning the theme of compassion for the day, can you allow yourself to just have a compassionate awareness to anything you are experiencing? Just notice it and allow as much as you can a beautiful grace and kindness to yourself for wherever you are. It is safe to love yourself. It is safe to be kind, even in your mistakes. It is safe to offer grace. Good. And as we settle a little bit deeper within, we begin to set our intention to heal our internal boundaries. That today may be a starting point of awareness, and that we may gain the wisdom that is needed to put us on the path to really feeling safe, to really healing this area of our life in whatever way is best for us. Good. Just breathing and relaxing as we begin to explore a bit. We begin to notice what type of boundary it is that we sense we may have. Healthy. We're totally okay in our yeses and nos with love. Honoring ourselves fully and completely. Or, again, all is welcome in the eyes of compassion here. We realize we may have a bit of a reflexive no or a rigidity around us. And if we have this system, we want to thank this system. It's been protecting us. Or we notice we may have a reflective yes. People pleasing, overgiving, spreading ourselves thin, not knowing when to say no. And if we notice we have this system, we want to thank it as well. Or a combination of both. breathing and settling in. And as we allow awareness and gratitude to enter, we then begin to get curious for a moment. I wonder what I fear would happen if I found my way to the middle, if I started to explore my innate internal limitations and desires. What do I fear might happen? And again, we listen to the answer that our little inner child is offering us with so much compassion and neutrality. So are they afraid they'd be rejected, abandoned, judged? Afraid that people would think they're an asshole or a bitch. They'd have no friends, no one would like them. They wouldn't belong. What is their fear? Just breathe and ask, what are you afraid would happen if I let this weight go eventually and found my way into a healthy middle? Just listen. And just holding this part of you in love, we're just going to say to this part in your mind, I'm so sorry you've carried this for so long. I love you. This makes sense how you feel. I forgive you. Please forgive me. Thank you for your strength and your resilience. I will look for a healthier way for us so that you can begin to rest as I take the lead. And see if this part of you can settle a little. While you open to saying, I don't know the solution yet, but I'm open and I'm open to learning. I'm open to a healthy middle. I'm open to seeing examples of people who are safe and loved and worthy in their innate yeses and nos. I'm open to those examples. Just breathing and settling in. You're doing great. And I want you just to see what your inner wisdom says when I ask you from your adult self, what could be, we don't want to go too far-fetched, but something that still feels true to you now. What could be a healthier way to look at this? For example, I know I may fear people think I'm rude, but I know in my heart I'm not. So I can't control if one or two people receive me that way. And I'd rather feel safe in my truth than worry about people thinking I'm rude. So maybe there's, you might not want to go to, it is safe to be in this because it might not feel that. But what is one step in the direction that your little kid inside needs to hear that feels more true than what you've believed? Almost like what a parent would tell the little one. Maybe it's like, we'll practice one time this week, choosing something in a new way. Or whatever it is to you, there's no right or wrong. I just want to give you a space to breathe and ponder perhaps a new, healthier way that feels true in the direction of an internal balanced yes or no. And just whispering it to your little one inside when you have a sense of what that is. Allowing the little one in you to receive this new perspective, this new possibility, this new idea. We never have to force a change or go too far, but this beautiful next opening, this beautiful next possibility of, wait a minute, it was never rude. It's loving. It's loving to honor yourself. Or maybe we can just get to know our yeses and nos and don't have to act on them right away. Whatever it may be. Or maybe we can read a book on it and see what's up here. Good. Beautiful. So we began with offering gratitude, awareness, and a new way. And now we allow ourselves, so perhaps whichever way you were, if your boundaries were rigid, I want you just to feel a little bit of softness around you, right? Where we still have the boundary. But perhaps there's a pause before we say the no to say, is this something I really want or is this reflexive? So see if that energy field around you can just be a little softer with the boundaries. Just to feel into that. Maybe it comes as a visual, maybe you feel it, maybe you sense it. And if your boundaries were a little porous, I want you to see yourself filling in those holes. So, as I've just asked the other crew to do, the boundary around you stays soft and loose and flexible, but the holes are filled in. So we don't have to go to the opposite end of where we were. We're coming into the middle, and I want you just to get a sense in your energy field of what that feels like. Just a little bit. And if you are already balanced and in the middle, just feel that balance. Feel that flexibility, that pause, that tuning in to a yes or no, a limitation, a moving forward or a holding back. That loose, open in the middle, present moment, natural innateness within us. Softening the body, deep, long breaths, just feeling into a new way. When our body feels into a new way, it informs the brain of a new way. And then we begin to see new possibility where we didn't before in our world of form. Just breathing and relaxing here. It doesn't have to make sense to the head, just feeling into it with the body. Seeing it, feeling it, sensing it, knowing it. It's different for everyone. Good. And anything that came up for you, just see if you can hold this session in lightness and compassion, as this is something everyone experiences. And it's just slowly bringing into our awareness the old way, and to know that that was just how our world is trained. And it's not natural to override these things. And we can learn to feel safe in them and to feel honored in them over time as we do this work, a little bit at a time. So there's no rush. We let ourselves know we have all the time in the world. We just saw something new and moved into a beautiful new direction of expansion and healing today. And the rewards will be fruitful. Okay, so I am behind my eyes. I am in my body. My body is connected under me and below me, and I'm bringing deep breath in. Stretching, wiggling, slowly coming back to the day.